Hey everybody, I'm back. You guys ask and I'm here to deliver again. Let me just first say, I am not at all an expert in narcissism or narcissism abuse or anything like that. However, I have studied these different personality traits, manipulation, so on and so forth for a very long time. I'm very curious about it. And I'm just overall just very interested in human psychology. So I don't mind talking about it since we talk about relationships for me personally, because I've been in the situation with narcissists. You cannot avoid it. And if you are truly an empath and a really, really good hearted person, it's really difficult. So before I go take my lunchtime walk, I wanted to make sure that I at least took a moment to answer your question or to give you my thoughts and some examples, some flags, signs, whatever you want to call it, just to look for. So how do I know if I'm in a relationship with a narcissist? I made some notes because I did not want to forget. Covert narcissist is what you asked for. So let's talk about idealization. The relationship moves very quickly. They seem too good to be true. They put you on a pedestal. They exhibit like false humility. They test your boundaries. That's a big one. You say that you're supposed to be leaving, or you all agree that you're supposed to be leaving at 6 o'clock. They decide that you're going to leave at 7 o'clock, and then they act like it's a problem if you have an issue. Or if you say you don't want to do certain things morally, but then they constantly push that boundary. Pushing your boundaries is just a really big thing, and I have another video on that, but I'm just going to stick with this for now. They perform small acts of service like store runs, fetch, and carry all the time on their own, right? But as soon as you begin to really ask them for some things, they sometimes act like that's a problem. So that's something to kind of look out for. Now, again, it's not one of these things, because we all can do some or one of these things. But it's when you start putting all of these flags together, right? And they do not feel good to your gut. That's the ticket, right? All right. So they try to satisfy your wants, but not your needs. Let's just pause there. So they got you that Birkin bag. You didn't need that. But what you did need, whenever you were sick and down with COVID or the flu, you needed them to be there for you, right? In some other capacity. And they weren't able to. Or whenever, something big happened in your life, maybe someone was celebrating you because you did a big thing. They only either one didn't want to show up, or only one wanted to be the only one there. That's them. That's them. All right. They're your humble servant. Woo, that's the nice guy. I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you. Until you really ask them to do the one thing, and that is to be true and to get you out of this loop of madness. Yeah, they'll do anything for you. They charm your friends and your family if you let them. And I'll be honest with you, some of these covert narcs, some of these individuals that are also habitual cheaters, you cannot trust them around your family and friends, because they will go there. They will go there. All right. Something feels off, but you don't know what. All right. Let's talk about a little bit about the devaluation stage that you may experience with the covert narc. You become the enemy. How did you suddenly become the enemy? Trust me, you will. Everything is your fault, right? You don't understand them. It's your fault. All right. They provoke fights and blame you. They use circular logic called word salad, which is the worst, because you wind up, any sober-minded person, you wind up getting exhausted with the word salad that's happening, right? Didn't say what you just heard them say. Oh my God, they'll gaslight you to no end. It didn't happen. They didn't say it. They didn't say they was getting off work at 4 o'clock. They did not say they were in a meeting at 1 o'clock. They didn't say they were going to call you at 3:30. They didn't say, I'm telling you, it's constant gaslighting. They project their faults onto you. They blame shift onto you. They smear you to others when they can. They have hot and cold behavior, so you kind of have this ebb and flow. You never really can just settle or mellow out with them. Can't do it. All right, they threaten to leave, or they act as if they're going to abandon you. So they may not outright say, I'm leaving, but they'll always look like they have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. And listen, then they may discard you. Baby, believe me, you'll know when you've been discarded. All right, I'm out. Good luck with that covert narc. Bye, y'all.